What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over my day trading recap, and I'm going to go over a couple tips on how I trade options. Check. Alright guys, so as we jump into this video, I want you to take a look at this right here, because this is like basically history in a sense. This is Tesla at all-time highs. $586.26 52 cents. It just pushed. This thing just it doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. It's like the electric little car that just keeps on going. I mean, shorts are so underwater in this stock right now. They're just so feeling the pressure. Like, this is bad. Like, this thing is blowing up accounts left and right, let me tell you. Look at this, 587.49, 587.65, 587.71. Good Lord. 600. Looks like 600 is on the way between earnings on the 29th. 588. Good Lord. Oh my God, these calls are popping off at $27. Wow. I was in these calls at 1386, and they're popping off at $27. Good Lord, this is insanity, guys. I'm gonna refocusing here and watching Tesla the rest of the day, seeing if it gives us another opportunity, because right now it's just going. But this morning we had GNPX on a nice gap up. Okay, GNPX had news yesterday, had a nice gap up in pre-market from this $1.20 land all the way up here to $1.90 in pre-market. So that's a real nice move. But then it just kind of chopped around at the open. As you can see here, it's traded between $1.60 to $2, and it's just chopping around. There was also, I think it was OBSS or something like that. I don't remember. OSS. There we go. OSS. Nice gap up in the pre-market. As high as $3.30 some odd cents, but then at the bell, it rang, and it's just done the same thing, like just little choppiness, little wave action up and down, trading in a very tight channel. Fake outs. It broke through VWAP, looked like it was gonna go, faked everyone out. And what else do we have? We have this has actually been a real nice mover, NTRP. I do have my live trades recorded, and we're going to go over those here shortly. And so NTRP right here had a real nice move, gap up, real nice push off the bell. And then it held, like the $3 area, pushed up here to 350. But then it kind of trapped shorts in that it broke underneath VWAP, okay? It broke underneath VWAP, and then it reclaimed it. Okay, so it looked like it was going to go bearish and just trapped a bunch of shorts. They rebroke VWAP. They started to cover, and it pushed on to new highs of 385 is the new high a day. So that's been a real nice mover. Didn't trade that. I traded Tesla today. I traded Tesla via options, and I have both trades live recorded for you. We're going to go over those. My first trade on it was a put. I went after a put down here underneath VWAP, looking for it to fill the gap down here to 450 area, but it didn't do that, and it stopped me out. I recognized the strength, and I stopped out early, and I flipped long, and I was able to make back my loss plus well into the green. I'm sitting on a nice double of a day today, so I'm really happy with that. So what happened here was Tesla had a monstrous gap up from the 540s all the way up here to a high right here of 572. Okay, then it pulled it in, started to show VWAP resistance. I got long 2 calls in this area underneath VWAP, and when we had this quick action here on a dip underneath 565, I thought we would go down here to test the low of the day, but we didn't. We found support in front of this 9 EMA, and then on this candle right here, once this candle broke over this previous one, I stopped out right there immediately, because I recognized that we were having support down here at the 9 EMA. We broke over this candle, so I expected a VWAP test. I said to myself, great, I'll let it do its thing. I'm going to stop out a little early. If it rejects VWAP again, then boom, I'll go back in short. If it breaks and holds VWAP, I'll go long via calls. That's exactly what I ended up doing. Once we held that VWAP, I went long a couple calls and just made back my loss plus well into the green. I had lost $100 here and made $300 in this move. And that, my friends, is risk reward. And we're going to go over everything here on the live recording. My God, this Tesla is $594.50, guys. $594.50 high a day. The options, the calls I was in at $13.86 are going off at $31. Good Lord, this is insane. Insane. I wish it would give us another setup, but it's just going. It's just squeezing. So here I am in my put. I figured I'd grab one put here and I'd grab another if we bounced off of this area and rejected VWAP. So this trade right here is about 12 minutes long, so we're going to fast forward a little bit. Right around there, I tried to put out a limit order to add a put at $10.50 right there. You can see it. I'm 10.50 limit, 10.50 right here on the bid. This is the montage for the options chain on E-Trade. 11.05 on the ask, and I really thought I was going to get my 10.50. I don't get it. That was very disappointing. It rejects that area and starts to come back down. I add another put regardless. Once it looked like we were going to fade it. So right there, I add another put. I have two puts, 11.90 cost basis, and we're at 12.30 on the ask, 12.35 on the ask. Right there, we do a quick little push to the bottom right there, and I put out an order on the ask to sell one contract at $13. As you can see here, I'm in two contracts. I'm up 155 bucks. I put out one sell order to sell one contract at $13. We hit $12.95 right there, $13 right there, and I guess there's 8 contracts there. I guess I wasn't the first one, so I didn't get a fill, or nobody bought those, but it quickly starts to pick back up, and as you see, it puts that wick in, and I was like, well, damn, I don't like this action here because it dipped. Should have really gone. Next candle should have dipped underneath that and made a new low a day, and it didn't. Found support here in that 90 MA. I did not like that action one bit. So I keep monitoring, and I'm liking this. I'm like, okay, we might take it back, but we don't. This very next candle right here, I say to myself, if we break over this one, we're going to go back up to VWAP, so I'm going to get out. At the same time, I was watching the setup on NTRP right here. Look at that nice setup. But I couldn't, trade both of those at the same time. So here we go. We start to break up above that previous candle right there, and I stop out. I stop out at 11.38 from a cost basis of 11.90 on 2 contracts. So I lose about 100 bucks on those 2 contracts. I quickly recognize that we're looking potentially for a red to green move. So as soon as we break and hold VWAP, as you see here, I get long 2 contracts, cost basis 13.87. I'm looking to take off 1 contract as soon as we get up here. Okay. As soon as we get up there. And this trade took about 4 minutes. So right there, I put out an order on the ask. I'm getting it ready. You see there, I'm putting limit order out at 14.90. I put out the sell order. Boom, it gets triggered at 14.90. So I'm in there, 13.87 cost basis, put out 1 order, sell those at 14.90, that 1 contract. That puts me right back at break even on the day. Now I'm holding on to 1 contract, looking for the push to new highs. We get that push to new highs right there. And I start getting ready to peel that one off at $16. So I put out an order on the ask at $16 from $13.85. And I get the fill right there. And that's it. Right there, just like that. I'm back in the green, well into the green on the day. So I'm up over 200 bucks there. And well, then now we know that those same contracts that I sold at 16 bucks are going off at $30. Thousands upon thousands on the table. but you never know. I mean, here I knew to the bottom side I had, a gap fill. Here, this is just all momentum because it's new highs. It's new record highs for the stock. There's no chart history there. I can't go on the daily and be like, okay, well, now I think we're going to go to 580. There's no way to know that. It's just purely momentum at that point with shorts getting squeezed. But anyways, you get a little bit of an idea here of how I trade options. I trade them based off of the underlying equities chart. So I base my entries and my exits based off of the chart, just like you saw me there. It's just like if I was trading the actual stock itself. Now, I'll definitely get into more details in the future on how I pick my strike price, on how I pick my expiration date, etc. But for now, you get an idea, because I've been asked how I trade them. You get an idea of how I actually manage the trade while I'm in it. And it's based off of the underlying equities chart. That's it, nothing else. I don't really look at anything else regarding the options other than the chart of the underlying equity. So I'd say I'm sitting on a nice double of a day. So for those of you new to the channel, that's a little bit over $200 for me. I'm happy with that. It's nice green week. It's actually my third green day because even though yesterday's recap said I was red, I finished the day green and I posted about it on Twitter and I posted about it in the comment section of that video. I actually finished yesterday green thanks to one trade in the afternoon. So 3 green days in a row. I'm happy to have that. I think that's the first time this month I've had 3 green days in a row. So I'm stoked about that. I hope I can continue it, maybe start another streak here. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't and smash the like button for me and comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you did today, and I hope to catch you on the next one.